Luke Littler was left stunned on stage during his New Zealand Masters victory over Jonny Tata following a mix-up with iconic announcer Russ Bray. Littler was on fine form during his round 1 clash with Tata, averaging over a ton and hitting 3 180s in his 6-3 victory. The teenager took out 66 on his final visit to the board, finishing the game with a stylish double 20 finish, but Littler was left scratching his head after Bray called for another game to begin. It was an error the 67-year-old quickly rectified, with Bray then revealing to the crowd that Littler was indeed the game winner, something they of course already knew. Littler showed his class though, laughing the mistake off, before shaking hands with Tata and offering the New Zealander a warm embrace. The result sees Littler through into the second round, where he will face Dimitri van den Bergh, with the Belgian having progressed past Mark Cleaver by the same scoreline. It's a strong start to the New Zealand Masters for Littler, who will be hoping to go on better than last week's showing in Australia. Littler waltzed his way to the final of the Australian Masters, coming through the likes of Michael Smith and van den Bergh en route to the final. It wasn't to be in the end though, with Littler suffering a bruising 8-1 defeat in the final against Gerwyn Price. Despite making it to the final, Littler hit back at the reaction surrounding his performance, blasting some of the coverage he's been given since breaking onto the darts scene. Speaking to Online Darts, the 17-year-old said earlier this week, "It's just crazy, I lose a game and it's not like my opponent wins it, it's me out the tournament, but that's what happens when it's me." On his performance down under, he added, "I couldn't keep up with him Price. It just didn't happen and he didn't miss much. It's been hard getting used to the sleeping pattern but no excuses, I was terrible in the final." A rematch of last week's final is still on the cards, with Price having come through his round 1 meeting with Ben Robb. Peter Wright is up next for the Welshman, but the pick of the quarter-final clashes sees Luke Humphreys and Smith battle it out for a spot in the last 4.